Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to actually do my van tour. When I say van tour, this is a 1991 Chevy G20 and I bought it. It was a cargo van. It was set up for the Portland, Oregon school district, and it basically had nothing in it. It had some shelving that was pretty old and I took out, and so I made this into my little camper van. And it's got this bright yellow color, which is the color of their school district vans and vehicles. So on the outside, the only thing I've really done to it was I added these new tires and wheels to them, and then I added an outside plug for shore power. And it's got two extensions on the inside, so you can just run basic, anything you want that hooks up to electricity. And then I did have a hitch mounted on here for towing. And then on the top, it's a little dirty, you can see I got pine needles, but I've got my 100-watt solar panel up there. And then I had the roof rack already. And so I put some pool noodles on there for if I want to put my kayak. So I'm going to open the back. And I did something a little different here. I put this fencing in. And the reason I put that fencing in was because I can lock this. And it deters people from stealing my stuff if I want to keep the van open and I'm parked somewhere and I go hiking. So put a couple paddle locks here because I often travel with the dogs, and then I can just keep the back of it open with the fan running and keep it relatively cool. There's a lot of extra stuff in here right now for the little side business, but so this is a fire pit, little portable fire pit. And then inside I've got a couple of 5-gallon water jugs. I got a couple of chairs here. Here's a small table. Here's for over a fire. It's a grate for cooking. This is really cool. It's a portable hand washing station, which that comes up. And it's got soap, and you fill the tank and you just foot pump it. So in the side is just some other stuff, an axe, shovel, and then the sides I put the paneling up myself. And then in the back here, this has got a screen room for the canopy. And then there's a plastic box which contains all of my kitchen utensils, everything I need for cooking. And then there's fencing. There's 4 fences in there for the dogs and a pooper scooper. And then this box I keep dry goods in for camping. Move that over. Here is my solar system, which was a pretty basic setup. It's just a 1,000-watt sine wave inverter. And I have the charge controller here and the wiring, which then runs up through the roof right there. I did have a roof I did in here, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I took it out and was kind of doing something else. There's normally a TV right there. That TV kind of broke. It's not working, and so I have a new one sitting there to put on the mount. This is the bed, which is pretty nice because I bought it off of Walmart.com. It came rolled up and I put it down and it's super comfortable. Here's the rest. These are my two, they're lead acid. They're deep cycle batteries for the solar system. I have an extension cord here. And then here is the shore power, where you can see there's just a couple of plug-ins. Various other things, a hose down there. I really try to cram as much as I can in here. There's a table right there which is used for my business. So I'm gonna go around to the side. It does have a couple of dents and dings right here and right there. So when I open it up, you can see basically here's the rest of the bed. Here is the dog kennels, and then here's my little buddy space heater, and I got a little propane tank. This here is a step if I want to step up on the van. This here, I use this, I store my dog food in here, but then I can sit in here if I'm doing stuff, and it's got a nice comfortable seat on it. And then I installed this fan, real basic, it'll just keep air moving. A couple of more dog kennels, a tool kit. There is a heater for shore power. This is a porta potty. Another hose, a little extra storage there. Couple of things up here. I got some dog leashes, and I always got to have a fishing pole with me. That's a pad. Here's the front, which is all pretty original. On the interior it looked pretty good. And then I have the Max air fan right there. And then this is a nice cooler. I put it in the middle. It has a padded seat on it, so I use it as an armrest when I'm driving. And then actually it'll hold, you put 2 bags of ice in there, it'll hold ice for 4 or 5 days, no problem. And then over in the corner is where I have the remote for the Max air fan. And then I have a backup camera right there that I mounted. It was really cheap. I think I spent 35 bucks on it on Amazon. So it was a good price. I put this rubber mat down on top of this wood just to keep it a little bit nicer. Sad thing is I love this van. It's great. I had the engine replaced in it, so it's got 148,000 miles on it with an engine that's got less than 1,000 miles on it. Most everything else has been done on it. It just needs some cosmetic. I was going to paint it with that bed liner and then go over the bed liner with a different color. You can see the Max air fan up there. Anyhow, this van has served me great, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell it, so I wanted to give the van tour. I did all the work myself. I'm not that great with everything, but I was really happy with how it turned out. It runs well. I'm just gonna place it up for sale because I'm getting another vehicle, and I do have a truck and camper, and the truck and camper is coming home soon because I'm not gonna have to stay in it. And there's no reason for me to really have 2 different vehicles for camping. So hopefully you've enjoyed my van tour, and I'll be doing a film of the other vehicle that I'm getting. I'm actually getting a 1971 VW Bug, and I'm going to do some stuff to that, so that'll be fun to drive around. But I can only have so many vehicles, so the van is going to go. And it was a fun project, and I've enjoyed using it. And so anyhow, if you like this type of content, go ahead and hit like and subscribe to my channel. I do all kinds of things for camping, backpacking, dispersed type of camping, camping at fairgrounds, camping at RV parks, fishing, kayaking. I'm getting ready to do some more canning here soon. I'm going to do some foraging today. Just all kind of unique things that I enjoy doing. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you very much.